Lessons the rich teach their children. We all need proper guidance to succeed in our life. A child doesn't know what is right and what is wrong. So parents always play the role to guide them. But not every parent keeps the same approach towards life. Rich and poor people both have different perspectives that guide their children. We are going to see 20 lessons which only a rich parent teaches to his child. These lessons can help you become financially free. So let's start with them. Number 1. Understanding how money works. Most of the people don't even know how money works and they expect to be rich. In our schools we are taught about a lot of different subjects including history, science and many more, but what about money? No one teaches us about how money works and how can we earn it? All we know about money is that we need to study hard, get good grades and then get into a good job to earn money. But there is a lot more to it. You can be financially rich only when you will learn about the functioning of money, taxes and a lot of other terms. Number 2. Difference between an asset and liability. Rich becomes richer because he invests in his assets and poor people will always spend their money on liabilities. Assets are something which are a part of your wealth and you can sell them off to have your money, and on the other hand liabilities are those which are not earning you anything and in fact are asking you to put more money in it. When you sell a liability you get into more losses. That is why a rich person invests more in his assets and avoids the liabilities. Number 3. Daily habits to make more money. Money is something which is not generated overnight. It requires a lot of time and discipline. Discipline will come only when you have good daily habits. These habits involve saving money on a daily basis, keeping track of all the money that is coming in and all the money that you are spending. Just by indulging yourself in these good habits, you can create a lot more wealth. Number 4. Money is not evil, it is good. A lot of times you must have heard people saying things like money is bad or it is the greatest evil. But this is not correct. As money is very important and is really very good. After all, you need money to get your internet recharge done. You need money to have the food you like. You need money for every single thing, that it would be wrong if you call money a bad thing. Hence, instead of calling money a bad thing, start planning to earn more money. Number 5. Increase income instead of lowering your expenses. You will never find a rich person compromising his standard of living. You will always see that a rich person would not think twice before buying a thing that he likes, and on the other hand a poor person would think a lot of times before buying anything. This is because there is a difference in their mindset. The poor think, how will I buy this thing, and the rich will say, let me figure out a way to buy this. This is a difference. Instead of lowering your expenses and trying to save money, try to increase your income and buy all the things you always wish to buy. Number 6. Solve problems to get rich. If you want to get rich, find a problem that you can solve. People will always pay to the person who can solve any problem of theirs. You need to find out what that problem is, give the solution and charge for it. This is because most people get rich quickly and you can get rich too. Number 7. Let money work for you, instead of you working for it. A lot of people have now become the slaves of money. They spend their life running behind it and finally die poor. On the other hand, a rich person will always use his money to earn more money. For example, if you can work 8 hours a day, this means you are working 8 hours a day. But if you hire 3 people who can work for you 8 hours a day, this means that you are working 24 hours a day. So always make sure that you use your money wisely and let it work for you. You need lots of money to live a better life. Number 8. The value of hard work. Be it household work or helping parents with their business, influential people make it a point that their kids understand and appreciate the value of hard work. J.R.
D. Tada worked in his parents' company as an unpaid apprentice at the beginning of his career.
While it may seem like a symbolic gesture, his start from the grassroots can be linked to his employee-friendly policies. Many entrepreneurs ensure that their children do active jobs within the family business before donning a leadership role. An essential part of teen parenting is making sure that the child helps his or her parents in activities like household chores and getting groceries to understand the effort required in simple-looking tasks. An affluent parent can't and won't say that we can't afford it. Instead, they would point out that there is plenty of money to be earned through hard work and sound financial decisions. Number 9. Let them make financial decisions. It is believed that most children form their money habits by the age of 7. So a parent can guide their financial decision making from quite an early age. Should they spend their allowance now or save it for the amusement park trip planned for the holidays? How many chocolate bars or crisps can they buy if they want to save for a toy car? These are simple and early financial decisions that they can take and figure out themselves. As a parent, you can be a mentor who explains the pros and cons and gives them hindsight. This mixture of independence and guidance can go a long way in molding their financial decision making. Number 10. Investment in yourself is the best investment. Children from poor families often follow the minimalistic living style and consider any spending out of survival list excessive. Thus, being able to pay for the additional course they, most likely, would not do this, while the kids from rich families, for sure, would use this opportunity. The latter does not think money should be paid at this moment, but they know that gained knowledge could help in generating money in the long run. Number 11. Expensive purchase should be justified. The kids of rich parents are able to verify whether the price is justified in a given situation. Thus, when buying an expensive diamond, they will ask themselves, what is my purpose? If the goal is to make a profitable investment, they will buy the natural gemstones. However, if people need just luxury accessories, they will opt for the lab-created diamonds, which have all the features of the natural prototypes but are twice cheaper. Number 12. It is possible to get the best result with minimal efforts. Working hard is not enough to increase income. The children of successful people are result-oriented individuals like their parents. They know that there are various ways to do one task. Thus, they strive to choose the most efficient method, requiring minimal efforts but bringing the best outcomes. This way of thinking underlies their habit to optimize their work whatever they do. Number 13, only you, not somebody other, is responsible for your success. As a rule, rich people used to take responsibility for many issues. They are sure that their success is the question of their own efforts. Observing such a stand from the first days of living, the children start to follow it and rely only on their own forces in their further life. Number 14. Creating multiple sources of income. There are two basic forms of income: active income, in which you work for the money you make, and passive income, in which payment isn't directly tied to the number of hours you work. Passive income includes rental property, dividend stocks, and index funds, writing a book or creating an app, all of which will bring in a steady flow of income from sales or royalties. Rich people believe in creating many sources of income instead of relying on one source, for this will spread their risks in the case that one source becomes unprofitable. Then the other sources will continue to generate some income, unlike the poor and the middle class that heavily rely on the 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. job as their only source of income. Rich kids start to learn on how to generate income from multiple sources at a tender age from their parents, and they grow up with a strong entrepreneurship mindset that will enable them to keep reinvesting their parents' money in many industries, and also the concept of risk management. Number 15. Investing. Most poor and middle class believe in saving money for a rainy day, although it is of prior importance to do so, for you never know what tomorrow brings. Saving means putting money into a safe place until you want to retrieve it, and most savings accounts don't yield high interest, so this pile of money that basically stays static it's not going to grow much beyond what you add. Unlike the rich, although they know that saving money for a rainy day is of great importance, they believe more in investing their money than saving. For investing is the key to growing finances. Smart investments will give you healthy returns, which you can then reinvest. Such knowledge is given to rich kids by their parents at a very tender age, hence when they grow up they will still remain wealthy. Number 16. Socializing their kids with other successful families. Successful people socialize their kids before the age of 4. Rich people understand that surrounding themselves with other successful people is of great importance to their growth and development of talent, and most importantly, the potential to become wildly successful. The rich spend time every month getting to know other like-minded people at conferences, events and gatherings, or just grabbing coffee or a drink with someone interesting. They also teach their kids to do the same thing, for they believe it is time wisely invested, as it keeps the minds of their kids focused on success and helps them meet new people who have fresh and thought-provoking ideas. Number 17. Avoiding immediate results. Rich people never want anything immediately because they know that good things take time. So they teach their children to continue their work with full focus, without asking for instant results. But poor people keep high expectations without giving that much effort. As a result, they cannot become successful. But they don't change this habit and teach their children to do the same. Number 18. Not wasting the time behind a fantasy. People at a young age waste their precious time thinking of fantasies and working according to that. But rich parents know very well that it is not the right attitude. So they teach their children to avoid building a fantasy world and staying there. No one values you for your dreams, but your real life works. So it is far better not to drag any kind of unusual things into real life. But poor parents are not like that. They dream of the most unusual things and encourage their children to do the same. As a result, the children of poor parents end up being frustrated and worthless in front of the society. Number 19. Money is just a tool to be powerful. Always remember that money is not the main thing to be powerful. Money is just a tool, you can call it just a help to become popular. Rich parents take money as a path to success, not the entire success. So they teach their children to earn that much money that will take them to their desired destination. Whereas poor parents teach their children to focus only on money. But money cannot be one's destination. And poor parents don't understand that. As a result, they can't guide their children properly. Number 20. Knowledge is more needed in the long run. Money does not work in the long run. If you don't gather wisdom, it will be impossible for you to hold fame and money. So rich parents always focus on getting their children wise and intelligent, not having a bag full of money. If you are wise, you can easily earn a lot of money. But poor people think that money is the only medicine for every problem. They don't understand that if their children don't become knowledgeable, they cannot manage the money. This is the reason poor parents only focus on guiding their children to earn money, not wisdom.